Good day. Welcome to another series of Chemistry Just Going Easier with DR Tutors. In today's class, we are going to be talking about the classification of acids and the different types of acids they have. So, how are acids classified? Acids are classified based on the first one we are going to be talking about is based on their source. When we talk about classification of acid based on their source, we had the organic acid and the inorganic acid. The organic acid are gotten from living tissues. Example, you have the citric acid, you have your lactic acid, you have your ethanoic acid. And inorganic acid are synthesized in the laboratory. For example, your hydrochloric acid, your tetraoxosulfate 6 acid, your nitric acid. And most times, the organic acids are weaker compared to your inorganic acid. So this is classification of acids based on their source. Then we also have based on basicity. When we talk about based on basicity of an acid refers to the number of hydrogen ions that it can give. For example, HCl, when it dissociates, this H plus Cl minus. Now, looking at this, the number of hydrogen ions that hydrochloric acid can give is 1. So this is regarded as monobasic. Then we also have another example, H2SO4. When you dissociate, give 2 protons, I have SO42 minus. The number of hydrogen ion that this can give is 2. So this is regarded as dibasic. Then we also have H3PO4. When this dissociates, it gives 3H plus PO4 3 minus. So this is regarded as tribasic. So it can give 3 protons or 3 hydrogen ions. So based on basicity, you have monobasic, dibasic, and tribasic. Then we also have based on concentrations. Based on concentration. When we talk about classification of acids based on concentration, we have the strong acids. We have concentrated acids and dilute acid. When we talk about concentrated acid is an acid that contains little amount of water and high amount of acid. For example, the concentrated tetraoxosulfate 6 acid that is used in the laboratory, concentrated hydrochloric acid that is used in the laboratory. And when you talk about dilute acid contains more water, a lot of water compared to a little amount of acid. Example, you have your dilute tetraoxosulfate 6 acid, dilute hydrochloric acid, and the last classification we are going to be talking about is based on strength. When we talk about based on strength, we have strong acids and weak acids. Now, strong acids are acids that dissociate completely in aqueous solution. For example, HCl. We dissociate to give H plus and Cl minus. This is a strong acid. While weak acid are acids that dissociate partially. They don't completely dissociate. They don't completely ionize in aqueous solution. Example, you have your ethanoic acid. When it dissociates, you have H plus, then you have CH3CO minus. So you can see, you have hydrogen here. So this acid, ethanoic acid, is a weak acid. HCl is a strong acid. Thank you for listening. See you in the next class.